Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Thinking Out Loud with your boy TL1. I'm back with part 3 of the Willie Lynch letter and how it affects us today, and we are the results of that letter today. So I'm almost finished reading the letter, and I'm finished breaking it down, and hopefully we can get a solution for this. So let's start. But before we begin, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. Share the content. Comment on the content. All these things helps the video with the algorithm for more people to see it and recommend people to come watch this. And it's very informational, and I think it should be shared. So let's start. All right, now where were we? All right, you ready? Let's go. The black slaves, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe even thousands. Y'all see this? I had to do my little ass on. But no, all bullshit jokes aside, that this will affect us hundreds of years, maybe even thousands. I hope it ain't thousands. Good Lord, we in trouble. Because today, everything he said in that letter is going on right now with us. So I do consider them responsible for our condition. Because some people say we find nothing but excuses, but this right here is a goddamn great excuse. I don't care what you say, the proof right there. Just read the letter. And then you compare it to today. Then you say, you know what, I see what it is. Yeah. Everything was psychologically done to us to put us in fear. He told you on my first video on this part, he said he uses fear. Fear was number one where you use this. So when they lynch, they take a rich black man or any black man like Marcellus, RIP to him. We need to speak up more about these situations. They lynch them in front of everybody, so it put the rest of the slaves in fear from running away or uprising and speaking up against the injustice. And they make you feel like it's wrong to speak up. You see how they mentally, like, how is you wrong for speaking up for being a bruise? So a woman get beat by a man and she finally decides to stand up to her bruiser, you gonna call the victim wrong. That's what I'm getting here. So we was the ones victimized and abused, but when we speak up and use our voice against all this injustice and unrighteousness, we are the ones that are the bad person. I don't get it. Just show you this is manipulation and psychology, Jedi mind tricks that they use on us every day, but it don't work on me though. Kiss my ass with that. But don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black against the old black male, and the young black male against the old black male. I was just talking about that in the other video. Old nigga, young nigga. Do it today. I said this already in the preview, but I say it again. The younger generation don't respect the older generation because I guess a lot of them feel like they failed us, and then when they look at the older generation, like they struggling as well. So why listen to him and he's struggling? Then the old don't listen to the young because he like, you too young, you don't know what you talking about. I've been out here longer than you. Y'all too soft in this era. I can't respect y'all, man. Do you see that today? The older generation call the young generation soft. They ain't got no creativity. They mess up the music. Everything they do is like, it ain't good enough. I have witnessed it, so I know everything we do as a younger generation, we get accused of it. But likewise, the young generation do it to the older generation as well. They don't respect them. Or they say we don't respect them, I respect. But majority of us as a whole, they don't respect them. And I know why they don't. I just told you. There's a great reason. And they feel like y'all didn't fight hard enough for us, then we wouldn't have to be doing it. See, that's right there too. But they all psychologically did this to us. Like, it's wrong to be old. It's funny to be old. Like, dude, that's a blessing to get that age. You see how many youngsters dying? So why would you laugh at a man because he's old? That should be your goal, is to get old. Old only means outliving dummies. Shout out to BG. Outliving dummies. That's the only thing old means. So to me, that's a good thing you old. So I don't get this back and forth with the old and young, but this is what they did. And you see the results today. That's why the older generation can't talk to the younger generation, because of disconnect. Because they did this. Now, let's finish. You must use dark-skinned slaves versus light-skinned slaves. Oh my goodness. And light-skinned slaves versus dark-skinned slaves. I know we hear that all the time. Light-skinned ass nigga. That's today. Light skin got a problem with the dark skin. The dark skin got a problem with the light skin. And we all under the same fucking umbrella. But the dark skin got a problem because he feel like, or they feel like, the lighter skin get treated better than the darker skin. And they right, they do. You know why? Because they did it on purpose for you can hate them. Now you get it? Of course, that's what they did. They do treat the lighter better than you. To make you pissed off with him. But reality, you pissed off with the wrong person. You should be pissed off with the colonizer who the fuck constructed this shit. Not with him. He ignorant because he's a dummy. Think because he lighter, they make him better than you. No, you still a nigga. Once they knock you out the way, they coming for your ass next. You see this today on social media. We see it all the time. It's your job. But they never tell you that. Just in society, period, we see this. If you lighter skin, you get better privileges than a darker person. You feel me? Even modeling. All they rather have a lighter skin chick than a darker skin chick because she look more marketable and appeal. We definitely see it with female rappers. Don't get me started with that. The lighter female rapper look more marketable and appealing to a wider audience. Let's just call it like it is. Even with him, I just said that in my last video. I was been breaking it down, but you see, this is real. He's saying this. You must also have white servants, overseers, who distrust all blacks. And these ain't your supervisors and managers. Now it all makes sense. This how these people get these positions. I be like, bro, how the hell are they getting these positions and making all this money when they not doing nothing much other than what the fuck we doing? Oh, I get it, because you are overseer. And they can't trust no blacks. This is facts, bro. There where your supervisors and managers come from. Now, I'm not trying to categorize everybody in one, but let's say 85% of them, yes. I might push it to 90. Yeah. Now you have the ones that, shout out to them, the real ones that don't operate about or care about race. They're a fair person. And that's what we need. But majority of them, no, it's showing you right here. And the thing is, how can somebody get upset with me when I'm just reading it. And I'm just telling you how this is us today. That's the only thing I'm doing. Don't get mad with me, get mad with Willie bitch. My bad, Willie Lynch. But anyway, Let me finish this. But it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. Back to the 9 to 5. Don't you depend on them to give you that paycheck? If they don't give you your paycheck, your ass is grass. They said we must make sure that they only depend on us. Let me make sure I'm reading it right. It is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They control the food. They control the water. They control the lights. They control the resources. So we are depending on them. If they cut your lights off, then you just ain't gonna have no lights. But you're gonna have to depend on them to turn them back on for you. If they don't pay your paycheck, you ain't gonna pay your bills, then you're gonna get evicted and you're gonna be homeless. So like you gotta depend on them. Once again, I don't know why people calling me while I'm doing this, but alright, ignore that. Food. Don't you go, you ain't got no farms. We ain't got no farms, no farmland. You gotta depend on them to grow the food right. We ain't got no vegetable, we ain't got no livestock. We gotta go to the supermarket for the food. We gotta go to McDonald's and all these fast food places that's killing us with the chemicals and bullshit they feeding us. Cause if we don't get no food, then your ass gonna starve. Don't this sound like you depending on somebody? Man, y'all better, this is us today. This what's going on. I'm talking about today, 9 to 5. You gotta depend on that paycheck. If you don't get that paycheck, even YouTube don't give your ass that paycheck, then your ass is grass. Then your faith gotta really kick in. Then you believe in Jesus, right? We gonna see. Or you believe in that goddamn dollar bill. Which one is it? I'm just saying, bro. It's all there. It's not, I'm just breaking it down. This has already been written way before I was born. I was born to this shit. I'm just breaking it down. So we almost finished. They must love and respect, trust only us. Goddamn. And another one. I see that all today. They only love and respect them. But your own people, you definitely don't love and respect them. Every day in the media, we get trashed with negative rhetoric and down talking and negative shit about black men and black women all day. It's barely anything you hear positive about us. Anytime you hear something positive about us, we ourselves gotta bring it to the light. But let them do it, oh no. And it's funny because our own people like me gotta speak positive on us, but our own people speak negative on us and then speak positive about them. Double standards. He have freak parties. Oh, you just a monster. You the worst person in the world. But you happen to have freak parties. Did he have freak parties? He called rapist, a grapist, a monster, a criminal, just all negative things. You happen to do it. Oh, that's great, man. Like, y'all see this? Nobody even they ain't say nothing about Hugh Hefner. They love going to the parties. I can't wait to go to the Playboy Mansion. That was a goal, especially for women, and it was a goal to go to the Playboy Mansion. That's like the palace. Nothing negative. Everybody show love and respect to them. But that woman twerk, shake that ass. She get called kind of whores, slanderous names. White girl twerk. Oh, it's now glorified worldwide. You tell me that I'm being 1,000. Black girl twerk, she's a whore. That's disgusting. White girl start twerking. Oh my goodness. It's just so fascinating. Like, damn, they been doing it the whole time with the right there. They only love and respect us. Everything we do, They love us, but teach them to hate themselves. You hate yourself, bro. That's why you speak negative on yourself. And you hate yourself personally. Now, you might go in the mirror and talk hate on yourself. And guess what? Some people actually do that. They talk hate on themselves. But when you talk hate on your own brother or sister, you still talking hate on yourself. Because whatever they put in the media, that represents you. Yeah, it wasn't you personally or individually, but whatever they put on there, they represent all of us. That's how they see us. It's Asian people that don't live around black people. It's white people that don't live around black people. It's Hispanic people that don't live around black people. It's African people that don't live around black people. So when they see the media, wherever they put on their TV, that's how they look at you. Because they don't know your everyday life. They only going by what they see on the TV. So they see Menace to Society. He going in there, shot Asian for that. What they think of you. Because they never experienced life around black people until you get around and say, man, they weren't nothing like they were saying. Yeah, you have your negative stuff every day, but they normal everyday people, man, with good heads on their shoulders and intelligent, they know what I'm saying, but they don't know that. They only seeing the image that they put out. And all images that they put out about you are negative. Everything they put out about them is great. White Jesus. I told you, love and respect us. They love white Jesus. Don't you dare say nothing about white Jesus. They hang your ass for that. I'm talking about black folks. They hang your ass for that. They got white Jesus on their wall. Like, what the? Because they only love their oppressor. We the only people do that. Nobody else does this but us. And you see why. That's all I'm saying. At first, rap music, they was bashing rap music in the late 80s and early 90s. They can't stand it. They were about to ban that shit. Cancel it. Until you seen Vanilla Ice. Now you see all these others, now they love it. When they seen Vanilla Ice, they were like, hold on, not so fast. This can go somewhere. And went behind them closed doors and they came over the plot to swoop the rug from under you and take your shit. Now they have it and everybody love rap. But when it was just Negroes doing it, you had some white folks that supported it, but majority of them, they ain't like it. Only because they were just jealous. I'm gonna call it like I see it. Put a note on that. They must love and respect and trust us only. That's your white Jesus. Your religion. Where am I? Gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them. Now you see why the cycle go on? I'm telling y'all, bro. This today. You see why the cycle go? He just told you, tell your wives and children to use them. So they teaching their kids this. Do you wonder why, like, dang, how, man, we've been dealing with this for so long. Why we still dealing with this to this day? Because they taught their children it. Now, a lot of people might say, or white folk might say, we don't sit our children down and teach them that. No, you don't sit them down. You don't got to sit children down to teach them. They watch what you do. They watch how you treat people. They watch how you talk to people. And they just imitate what you did. Because they think it's okay. That's how you're supposed to do it. So they just grow up with that inside them. That's basically, you cuss around your kids a lot. Or your kid, you ain't sit them down and tell them, hey, say this. Say that cuss word. Say this. And train them. No, they just watch what you did. They watch the environment they grew up around. And that's how you teach them. You taught them that. That's how they learn. So likewise, you ain't got to sit them and teach them the N-word and all these racist stuff. They watch how you talk to people and how you treat them. And they just grow up and imitate what you did because they think that's okay. That's the way of life. But you can't tell them nothing, bro. But she fine, man. Ain't nobody say she wasn't fine. Nigga, this bigger than your ride, bruh. Think with this. Of course, they have her try to be fine. Why? To mess with your mind so you forget about it. And they play your ass. Because they don't mean just because she fine, don't mean she ain't fucking racist. Like, bro, y'all wild around here because somebody fine, they ain't racist. These people retarded, bro. My bad, they might bleep that. But hey, I told you, I say what the fuck I want. Don't nobody control me. YouTube might try to, but hey, it is what it is. She says to your children, user, never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the slaves if used intensively for 1 year, that means put that pressure on y'all just for 1 year. The slaves themselves will remain perpetually perpetually distrustful. Thank you, gentlemen. That's his letter. That's the end of the letter. So, use it for 1 year. And the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful. Exactly. We distrustful and disloyal to each other. And they don't have to do nothing. They ain't got to lift a finger no more. Because they want your mind. Get your mind. Once they got your mind, psychology, this over with. Why you think the scientists, that's all they study is your brain? Okay, try to see how you think. Why you think how they made AI? They made AI experimenting on how you think. That's how the AI got all the information. It's all up here, bro. They don't gotta do nothing physical no more. They got you up here, and now you a robot. And you go do it yourself. Self-destruct. They ain't gotta do nothing no more. And I broke it down how this is us today, the gender war. They put the black male versus the black woman, the black female, or black man versus the black woman. You see it every day on social media. And it's a goddamn shame because I'm like, both of us is at fault. It's not just black men and it's not just black women. It's both of you. Take accountability. Point blank simple, bro. Get that out the way so we can come together and build something, bro. Before I get destroyed. He told you this could go on thousands of years. This they plan to have it go on thousands. And so far it's been working. I'm just saying. Now you might ask, what is your solution, Mr. TL, since you want to talk? Well, my solution is love yourself. Love your people, man. I don't care what petty, stupid-ish happened between you and your brother or your sister. Find some type of common ground and squash it so we can start building. Because if we don't, your children find that common ground. You got children, right? Do it for them. That's it, bro. You ain't gotta do it for him or her. Do it for them children, though. The children ain't did nothing. They just growing up here like you did. Do it for them so they have a better future, man. And that's what I'm doing in my motivation. You ain't gotta like me, but them youngins is for y'all. So when they get older, they say, man, they care for us, bro. They lay their life down and spoke up for us so we can have this freedom and these things that we can do. We need freedom and these rights. We need a hate bill crime, y'all. We still ain't got a hate back crime bill. Everybody's still playing. We still ain't got no reparations. We need reparations. I'm advocating for reparations. I'm calling for them. I want mine. You ain't got to take yours. Cool. Since they let say, all y'all gonna do is go spend them on yours in school. You ain't got to get yours. Give me mine, though. I'll show you exactly what to do with it. So, speak for yourself on that one. We need to find common ground, man, and start building for them youngsters, bro. And stop all the hate and jealousy over materials. You know, materials break down. They don't last forever, bro. You see, your body physical is material. Your body don't last forever. That's why you gotta take care of it. You get me? So that's my solution for that. You feel me? So it's your boy TL1, and I'm gonna be out of here. Like I said, man, stop waiting on the blessing and be a blessing. And I'll see y'all at the next video. Doug Clan, you heard me.
Keep your head up to the ceiling. Fuck they feelings, they just hating cause they see a nigga shining winning.
He ain't got nothing on me, he ain't got nothing on me. Nothing like a tattoo, I keep that trigger on me.
Stop wasting my fucking time. Stop playing with me. All you do is lie.
Guns and badges, got some new gadgets to lock you away. Up with you in that casket. Do it to you, really, I do it to you. Do it to you, really, I do it to you. Got so much on my mind, I be thinking all the time, but I know that I'll be fine. So just let me be.